can't take with you. Anything you accumulated here might bum you out, but actually, it's the salvation of your soul. Be glad you can't take this crap with you. If you could, you'd now have all the junk you've ever accumulated since the dawn of time, which would fill several billion storage units. If each storage unit for your accumulated lifetime garbage only cost $49.95 a month, you'd end up spending well over 45 times 10, that's 45 to the 10th power, galactic credits per solar year, and that could break any bank, personal or corporate. But the tattoos are a way of getting out of the box and getting on with your work. And then there's a photograph here of a lovely young lady demonstrating this. It says in the caption, change the information that is you by altering the information on your skin. All right. Tattoos are information. Not all information is verbal or text or even graphic or sound. Some information is just pure information. All that aside, when you alter the information on the surface of an object, it changes the nature of the object. This is the basic fact underlying all magic and all shamanic operations. That is actually the fundamentalist fact of all of creation. Okay, so I will read further. It is the basic fundamental nature of all existence and the supporting pillar of existence, the quantum world, a flat land otherwise known as the grid. Think of a piece of paper with no inside, no outside, only one side with no depth. You might be able to wrap your head around some inkling of what it looks like to be there. Mostly it's a matter of knowing that you're there, but sometimes the gray matter shines right on through, eh? If a small corner of the universe is opened up and revealed the void behind it, ignore it. It will either go away or it won't, and there's nothing you can do to fix it except cover it up with something, perhaps a cozy chair or a drapery or a vase of flowers on a small linen-covered round side table. That's what I use. I don't bother to cover up the little black holes anymore. They're part of my background now ever since I tried to erase one. Never tried to erase a black hole. Ask someone who's tried. Then there's a photo here of my arm with some hand-drawn shamanic tattoos that are one time only. They're used just the one day. They can't be placed on there for longer than usually 8 or 12 hours, depending upon how long the ritual lasts. So information is captured and the skin is rewritten when the tattoo is placed there, whether temp or perm. So now back to the text. So where were we when I so rudely interrupted myself? Ah, yes. Tattoo fashions hand-drawn and hand-painted. Both Amy and I agree on this issue. No mechanical drawing, no Photoshop-generated graphics, all handwork. So I'm going to depart from the text now for a second and just tell you the intention is we'll run workshops, we're going to have classes, we're going to have women's classes for all sorts of things which are remedial and are therapeutic, but they're art therapy. They're art therapy and craft therapy, and that's great stuff. And that means that without a license, you can administer art therapy. It's art. Okay. I also want to point out that, as far as I know, I'm the only listed American artist that's who's who in American art, who creates temporary designer tattoos. I would love to be wrong here. I would appreciate any enlightenment on listed artists who create temp tats. Not